Hello everyone, how are you my lovelies? So good to see you. It has been a while. I did want to film after the Mirabilia retreat in Brisbane, which was absolutely fantastic. My very first retreat. Now, my name is Sabrina. My channel name is Lady Marmalade in Stitches. Today is Wednesday the 28th of February and I come to you with a Flosstube extra. Yes, this is an extra and it's all going to be about Mirabilia. I'm in the Mirabilia mood still. Let's continue it. Why not? I'm going to show you all of the Mirabilia patterns that I have. So it's a good time to grab something, anything that you want to do, whether it be stitching or knitting, crocheting, not anything, or even nothing. I'll leave it up to you. And sit down and you can watch or just listen to me. I hope you enjoyed this. I did pre-film it because I'm not actually going to be in this part. You won't be able to see my face, but just me showing the pattern. The Mirabilia retreat was fantastic. What can I say? I want to say thank you to Ronnie and Tatiana who did an excellent job in organising the entire event. I met some amazing, wonderful, lovely women there. It was just so good. My very first retreat, so I've actually had a taste of what it's like. And I'm sure that there are going to be many more that I'm going to attend to. Yes, it's just great to get away. And I did do a lot of stitching, but that didn't matter to me. We did receive a beautiful gift and a lot of little bits and pieces that went with it. Now you will see that I would have added a photo of it in the introduction, so at least you can see what I've added. And also, before I forget, I want to say thank you to all my returning subscribers and thank you to all my new subscribers. You are welcome. I hope you enjoyed this. I plan to do my regular Flosstube next week. I'm heading off for a few days again. I've got to look after my daughter's dogs and her house. That's right, mum to the rescue again. So I'm heading over there and I'm hoping that when I get back, because I only have about 3 days before we head off once again with the caravan, and I would like to just slip in a proper Flosstube, show you what I've been stitching on, show you a few of my purchases. I haven't been doing many because, you know, I am trying to control myself because I have many. I'm going to show you some new things that I've done. So stay tuned. I'm going to now switch over to the and show you all of my Mirabilia patterns. Basically that's what you're going to see next, and that was pre-filmed, so relax, enjoy. I'll see you next week. Take care. Bye. Hi everyone. So this is my Mirabilia Chart Parade. It might be a bit of a long one. Now you notice I'm just filming on my table. I don't quite have the right equipment to film overhead, so this is kind of the best I could do. So I'm sorry if it's a little bit amateurish. I just didn't know how else to do it. So without me actually appearing in the video, because you don't need to see my face throughout this. So I'm going to play it by ear. I hope it all goes well. I really hope that you enjoy looking at all of my Mirabilia charts. I do collect them. I am a collector. I don't have all of them, but I do have a good quantity of them. I've been collecting it really probably over 1.5 years, and some of them I've had to purchase from overseas, so it's cost me probably with the conversion to AUD, because the AUD dollar is not faring very well. and the postage cost also, it's quite expensive, but for those unique, hard to find out of print charts, I have decided that it's something that I would like to do and just like to collect and just keep in my stash, and occasionally I will choose one to stitch. I'm stitching two at the moment. I'm stitching Fairy Flora and Snow Maiden. I don't like to stitch any more than that. That for me is enough, because if I add more cross-stitching projects, Mirabilia ones, to my stash, then I'm just not going to be able to get to them, and that's just not how I work. So I may be interrupted by life meaning dog, doorbell. My phone is on silent, so hopefully that should not disturb us. I've tried to make this look pretty. I'm just going to put some of my charts in here. I do have a basket to my other side. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope this works. Sit back, stitch, have a drink, whatever you like, and just enjoy it. It's just enjoy it. Okay, so the first one I'm going to show you is a limited edition kit number 2 Easter Fairy. So I think it's a really cute one to stitch. It's something that I would probably do. I would like to do these small ones because they're an easy stitch and they're so cute, and maybe just do the whole set of them. So this is the Easter Fairy. I also have the Christmas Elf Fairy. So I'm just trying to work how far I need to hold this. You can see my arm, my chubby arm. You know what? That's all I could do. Halloween Fairy. And I have seen stitchers stitch this as well, you know, all of these. And it's really good to see them stitch it. That's lovely. I do like the colours in that one there. And Miss Valentine. I love pink. You know, I never used to be a pink person. I actually used to be an anti-pink person. But, oh, wow, lately I've really come to love pink. And, yeah, this is something that I would absolutely do. And maybe I might think of doing this next year for as a Valentine piece. So, quite possibly that's what I'll do, because it's something that I can finish, just stitch it continuously and finish for Valentine's. All right, so I've got most of these in order of number, Mirabilia number. They hopefully, some may be out. It doesn't matter, you know, but you're going to get to see all my collection. So the first one is the very first Nora Corbett. It's called the Fairy Moon, and it was designed in 1993. So there is a bit of glare, and I've closed all the curtains and everything. And that's the back. Very first one that Nora made. Absolutely wonderful. The next one is the Rose of Sharon. This is MD3, and this is designed in 1994. A lot of these are out of print. I don't have my out of print list here, so I'm not going to be able to tell you, but sorry, I'm having a bit of an avalanche here. But a lot of the older ones are out of print. So MD3, and they're just exquisite. I mean, wow, some of them are just beautiful. I've got this in a plastic bag, which I'm going to take, which I haven't done yet. I don't know why, but I'm going to do it right now because you don't need the plastic bag. So let's move that out of the way. Now this one's called Garden Verses, and its number, where's the number on here? God, I can't see the number anywhere. Designed in 1994. Garden Verses. Am I moving too much, guys? Let me know. And that's it there. Beautiful. And you can see how Nora's style has changed throughout the years, which is normal. It's like our taste in stitching changes, our taste in how we decorate our home changes. So it's quite normal for her, you know, for a style to change. Now this is Sleeping Beauty MD number 9, 1994. Isn't that gorgeous? Just look at that. That's lovely. And are there any beads in here? Yeah, there are some. She started using beads in this one. This one had a bit of writing in it, so you can see it's a bit tattered, which is fine. I just wanted to collect it because some of them are just so hard to find that you've just got to go with the secondhand, you know, copy. Now, Christmas Elegance is MD number 6, and it's copyright is 1994. Now this is beautiful. This is something that I am going to stitch. I love the colors. I love the mood. It's beautiful. I will stitch this one, as you can see. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, oh, this one is Fairy Flora. Now, Fairy Flora is MD number 7, has only recently become an out of print, and this is one of the charts that I am currently stitching. It's a big one. It's one of her bigger charts to stitch. This is going to take me a long time, and that's okay. I'm in no rush. Just enjoy the process. I mean, I am the type of person that likes to finish things, but I've come to the realization that not all things can be finished. Maybe not in a lifetime. Next one is MD number 5. It's called My Lady's Garden, and it's 1995. And it's just a plain grey cover, which is different to her other ones. And that's quite interesting. I don't know why. Like I said, a lot of these were purchased overseas through eBay or through Etsy. The next one is called Elizabeth and the Lavender Sky, and it's MD number 10, 1995. It's an interesting one. A very interesting style, as you can see. It's, I don't know, I was going to say retro, but it really isn't retro. It's just the colours that she's used is very, very unique. And this one is beautiful. It's called Mother's Arm, MD number 11, designed in 1995 or released in 1995. Isn't that pretty? I love the background as well. Very pretty. A lot of these I just like to collect and I will not stitch. But I just love them because they're all beautiful. Now the next one's called The Kiss. It's MD number 12 and it was released in 1995. You can see, and that's the back. The next one is called The Winter Queen, MD number 13. Nice blue colours. Winter Queen. I don't know, you've got Autumn Queen, Winter Queen. I think even Summer Queen, not too sure. Now this one here I've seen stitched up and it's quite pretty, very elegant. It's called English Roses, MD number 14, released in 1995. It's a very elegant piece. Colours are quite nice. They're all just beautiful, you know, and Nora's just an incredible artist, and it's why I'm just so excited about meeting her. Next one is Santa's Magic, which is MD number 15 and released in 1995. And as I said, there are stitches that are stitching a lot of these, so it's really good to see them. And yeah, this is, once again, it's in that plain grey package, Santa's Magic. This one has been opened, as you can see, not by me, but obviously the person that I bought it for. And you can, yeah, there's a bit of writing on the back, but that's okay. I'm cool about it. The next one is called the Baby Boat, MD number 16, released 1995. The colours are quite interesting in that one there. And I had to kind of, yeah, it's quite an interesting one. Don't know that I would stitch it, but it doesn't matter. This is all about the artistic value in all of these beautiful patterns. The next one's Blooming Bride, MD number 18, and it released 1996. And that's pretty. And that's the back. Blooming Bride. Are you relaxed having a drink? I hope you're enjoying this. So the next one is called Deco Spirits, and it's MD 19. That's an interesting one, isn't it? You got your 4 separate panels in that one there. So Deco Spirits. This one is called Fairy Tales, MD number 20, released 1996. And there's the back. This one is Summer Queen, and it's MD 22. Seen a few stitches working on this one here. It's quite pretty. Summer Queen. The Rose Celebration MD 23. It's another elegant piece. Lovely colours. Beautiful colours. And that's the back. This one's gorgeous. This one's called Christmas Flourishes, MD number 24. Love the colours in this one here. Absolutely gorgeous. That would be lovely to stitch. So Christmas Flourishes. And this one's Angel Proclamation, and it's MD number 25. And that's the back. I need some background music here, don't we? Mermaids of the Pearls, MD number 26. This one was a bit disappointed with the sticky tape on here. But like I said, some of them are out of print and hard to buy, so you can only pick up used designs. Oh, this one's gorgeous. This one's called Millennium Angel, MD number 27. Nice colours in that one as well. And that's the back. Okay, oh, this is a cute one. Crystal Christmas, MD number 28. So today we're having a very warm day here in Melbourne. It is summer here. We haven't had much of a summer, so it's good to enjoy probably the end of the summer. And so yeah, it's just lovely here. The next one's called Snow Days, MD number 29. It's also quite a used pattern. I was a bit disappointed with the way this turned out. The seller did not disclose the fact that it had all this tape on it, so I ended up messaging her saying I'm very disappointed. You could have, I wouldn't have paid. I said I wouldn't have purchased it in this condition. But she was kind enough to just reimburse some money, which I think is fair. A Midnight Summer, which is MD number 30. That's pretty, nice blues. Although I don't think I would choose a blue fabric, but that's just me because that's probably too much blue on blue. I would choose something which is probably more of a contrast colour. Giggles in the Snow. Isn't that cute? A lot of these I haven't seen anyone stitch. And sorry, this is MD number 31. Under the Friendship Tree, which is MD number 32. And that's the back. I hope I'm holding them up long enough, but I don't want to hold them up for too long because then this will take forever. So next one's Waiting for Ships, MD number 35. So Waiting for Ships, it's a nice mermaid one. MD number 35. Savannah's Curtsy, MD number 36. Isn't that pretty? I do like that one. And that's the back. This is pretty. I like the colours in this one. 3 for Tea, MD 37. As I continue on, you know, you come to the more recent ones. So I'm still in the, you know, the first 100, which some of them have been discontinued or out of print. Titania, Queen of the Fairies, and this is MD number 38. And that's the back. Ashley's Roses, oops, no, start again, I picked 2 up. Villa Mirabilia, which is MD number 38. See, that dress is just full of all those kind of checkered design and the colours. Very interesting, that design. Villa Mirabilia. Ashley's Roses, MD number 40. This is really pretty. I like this one. This is probably one I would stitch. And it's funny how, you know, you are drawn to certain designs, whether it's just the mood that it portrays, whether it's the colours that it includes, the design. It might be one or all of them. It's hard to say. This is Adia, the Garden Fairy, MD number 41. And that's the back. Now this is Deepest Love, MD number 42. Enchanted Dreamer, MD number 43. That's pretty too. And that's the back. Now this is Damask Roses, and it is, I'm just trying to see what number it is. I can't quite find it at the moment. It might be staring at me, so I'm sorry about that. Damask Roses, and it's in just that plain grey packaging once again. And that's the back. Garden Muses MD 44. That would be a big one to stitch as well. It's quite pretty, I like that one. Do you have a favourite Mirabilia or favourites? Please let me know in the comments box below. What is your favourite or favourites of the Mirabilias? Okay, the Nove sampler, it is MD number 46. So I get a bit of that glare away. The Nove sampler. April's Blue Diamond, MD number 47. That's pretty too. I like that one. I like all the flowers at the bottom. Very pretty. Rose Arbor, MD number 48. Another beautiful, elegant piece. I'm drawn to this era of clothing and dressing. Maybe I was in this era in my previous life. Who knows? Who knows, but I'm just drawn to it. Rose Arbor, beautiful. This is a cutesy one. Gathering Eggs, MD number 49. Quite pretty. Interesting colours as well. Gathering Eggs. Summer in My Garden, MD 50. This is probably one that I would stitch as well. I think there's summer, autumn, maybe even winter. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I like the simplicity of this one, as a matter of fact, the simplicity, and yeah, I would stitch this series. I'm not one with too much fuss. If it's full of fuss, then it's yeah, I'm not drawn to it. Seaside Kingdom, and it's MD number, it's got here MDL. I'm not sure what the L is for. 51. If you know what MDL means, maybe you can let me know, and I'll see if I can. And you can just see up here, it says MDL. Does anyone have any idea what the L stands for? Limited edition, maybe? June's Pearl Fairy, MD number 52. And this is a Spring in My Garden, MD number 53. One of the lovely simple ones that I really like. Very simple, and I love it. Spring in My Garden. The Scent of Old Roses, MD number 54. That's pretty, some nice colours in that one. May's Emerald Fairy is MD number 56. That's also pretty, and she's also got different types of flowers at the bottom there. I asked my daughter, because my daughter's a May baby, if she would like me to stitch one of this one here, and she said no thanks Mum, I wouldn't put it up on my wall. And it's like, oh, okay. Yeah, this generation of fussy. Queen Mermaid, MD number 57. I would love to stitch something for my daughter, but she's just not interested. Like I said, different generation. See, I grew up with all crafty things. I started sewing. Even when I was a child, I remember I used to sew dresses for my dolls with the needle and thread. I did all that. Can't remember how bad it was, but I started as a child. July's Amethyst Fairy, sorry. And this one's MD number 59. So I've been sewing all my life. I'm actually thinking of sewing a quilt for the first time. The Blossom Harvest MD number 60. Because I can sew, so sewing is not a problem, you know, and I can look at some tutorials about putting quilts, or, you know, tips and tricks about putting quilts together. So I'm kind of looking forward to doing my first quilt. Christmas Wishes number MD 61. And that's the back. Angel of the New Dawn, MD number 65. It's about 26 minutes and I'm still not halfway through. I was told it was going to be a long one. But this is okay because it can kind of work as a stitch with me. You can just hear me just chatting away. This one's Fairy Treasures, MD number 66. So I just noticed the style's starting to change. The Woodland Fairy, MD 67. And that's the back. Cinderella, and this is MD number 69. I've seen a few stitches do this one here. This is pretty. You know, I've always loved the story of Cinderella, and I still do. Just Cinderella, and I watched the movies and I watched them all over again, and I will still watch it again. Maidens of the Seasons Part 1. It's just a beautiful story. Just love Cinderella. Shimmering Mermaid, MD 71. That's beautiful, nice colours in there. Shimmering Mermaid. And Guardian Angel, MD 79. It's lovely. Guardian Angel. Butterfly Fairy, MD 75. That's pretty. Ring Around the Rose Tree, MD 76. Lovely. And, oh, this is gorgeous. This is called Emerald Mermaid, MD 77. That is gorgeous. That's beautiful. I'm not a mermaid person, but I would stitch something like that. That's beautiful. So Emerald Mermaid. This one I've seen a few people stitch. Royal Holiday, a Christmas Queen in brackets. It's MD 78. That's gorgeous. And I've just seen them and they're just absolutely beautiful. That's lovely. The next one is Lily of the Woods, MD number 80. That's really pretty as well. That kind of limey lemon, yeah, limey lemon dress, and I love all those little flowers just around there. That's pretty. Archangel, MD 81. The Petal Fairy, MD 82. I think this is really pretty. It's probably one that I would stitch as well. Like I said, simplicity. I love the simplicity of it. And the colours. I've seen this one stitched up as well. the Feather Fairy MD83. Besides pink, I also like blues. So that's really good. I like the blues and that kind of goldy camel colour in that one. Enchanted Mermaid MD84. Now, stickers don't mean that I spent that much. If I've purchased it secondhand, it's just been on there. I'm not going to remove it because it'll ruin the packaging, so I just leave all the stickers on. Mermaids of the Deep Blue MD85. That's really pretty. But that's a nice fabric, you see. I think that's a good choice of fabric as well. It really stands out. You can notice where it's just lighter in the centre. That's really, really pretty. And Garden Beauty MD86. Another beautiful, elegant piece. It's lovely. All right, I am taking out my next lot. So, just trying to see. So just bear with me while I do this. So I'm just going to stack them up beside me. It's a big stack. And then I'm just going to flip them over. You can probably just see the corner of the camera. So that I just want to keep them all in numerical order. So I put them out of order. Because I like to keep a spreadsheet on what I have. I actually need to update my spreadsheet because I have purchased a few and I haven't updated it. All right, so moving on, we have the Forest Goddess MD87. That's really pretty. I really like that one. Lovely colours. Seen this a lot, the Stargazer. Oops. Her picture's just fallen out. I'll just quickly put this in place and I'll fix it up later. Stargazer, I've seen a lot of variations of colours. Absolutely gorgeous. Everyone's done a really good job. I like this one. It's a potential one to stitch. And the Bliss Fairy MD89. That's a bit of a cutesy one. I like that. White Christmas MD90. This is really pretty. I'd love to see someone stitch this one. MD89. The South Seas Mermaid MD92. I still feel that's lost on that fabric, and you could choose something where it just makes it pop a little bit more. Once again, these are just my ideas. Lady of the Mist MD93. There's a beautiful, elegant one. That's so pretty. Someone needs to stitch this one as well so I can see it. Like I said, I'm only doing 2 at a time. Even 2 is more than enough. Crystal Symphony MD94. Another beautiful, elegant one. Mermaid of Atlantis MD95. That's really pretty. I just love the way has that around the mermaid. Absolutely gorgeous. November Topaz Fairy MD96. And maybe you can let me know below not only which Mirabilia you like, or Nora Corbett pattern, What are you doing whilst you're watching this? Are you stitching? Are you just relaxing? You might be crocheting or knitting or neither. But let me know. I'd love to know. This is Athena, Goddess of Wisdom, MD 97. And the next one is MD 98 and it's called Bluebeard's Princess. Venetian Opulence MD 99. Another beautiful, elegant one. I love all of those. I seem to be drawn to them. Venetian Opulence. And Circles of Friends MD 101. That's pretty. So I do have a lot, don't I? Told you I had a lot. Now this one's got a little charm inside. Winter White Santa MD 100. So it does have a charm. I'm just going to see if I can see a charm on here. I think it's the Christmas tree charm. Right at the top of it's a star. That's probably what it is. Because I can just feel the bulkiness just there. And that was, yeah, MD 100, so that's kind of a little bit out of sync. MD 103, Shakespeare's Fairies. This is really pretty. I like this one. Really pretty. I like the colours and everything. Shakespeare's Fairies. And Day Nymph MD 104. I think this is a nice simple one to stitch. And we also have Night Nymph MD, is it 105? So you could stitch the both and have the pair. Another beautiful, elegant one. Sabrina, MD 106. I'm not just saying it because it's my name. It is elegant. Sabrina. And I've seen a few people stitch this. This is gorgeous. Tree of Hope, MD 109. Absolutely love this one. It's a possible one that I would stitch as well. I would stitch this one. Tree of Hope. Beautiful one. This is an interesting one. It's called Spring Topiary Garden, MD 110. That is interesting, isn't it? And that's the back. The Peony Garden, MD 111. That's pretty. Are you still with me? You haven't fallen asleep, I hope. Elizabeth, MD 116. With a big dress on that. It's lovely. And this one's called Mill Hill. Well, it's got Mill Hill at the top. Merchant Mermaid, MD 117. I don't think I've seen anyone stitch this one here. Silver Moon, Silver Moon Tea, MD 119. I've completed this one. That's beautiful. I had so much fun doing that. It was a full coverage and once I got onto it, I just couldn't stop. I just could not put this one down. It's absolutely beautiful. You would have seen this in one of my previous videos when I did like a show and tell of completed projects. Now this one's called Santa MD 120. This is a full coverage as well. I like this one. I would do this one. I kind of like the Nora Corbett full coverages. Don't know why, but I just do. I've seen a few people stitch this one, Sleeping Princess MD 123. Now that's a lot of stitching there, but it's beautiful. The use of colours and it's just amazing. Nora's just so talented. Rose of Provence, MD 124. Gypsy Mermaid, this is actually quite pretty. MD 126, I like that one. I would stitch that one. That's, you know, sometimes you have so many that you kind of forget what you have. It's a bit like a whip parade. This is a whip parade of all my Mirabilias, and it's just refreshing my mind of all the beautiful different projects. Bianca Bella, MD 130. That's pretty. And at the Met, MD 135. I've seen a few people stitch this one. It's beautiful. Love the long dress. It's just, yeah. That is just really gorgeous. And this is kind of the sister piece to the Silver Moon one that I showed you that I completed. It's called Moonflowers, MD 137. And that's the back. This is gorgeous. This is so pretty. The Garden Party, MD 140. That's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Gypsy Queen, MD 149. Love the colours in that. I wouldn't change anything in that except maybe the fabric, but beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Rapunzel, MD 145. And Blossom Goddess, MD 146. That's pretty too, I like that. Portrait of Veronica, MD 147. I've seen a few conversions on this, all beautiful. I've seen this one stitched up a few times. Miss Christmas Eve, MD 148. That's pretty, I like this one. And Sun Goddess, MD 155. And yes, I bought the Sun Goddess twice. It happens. And that was before I actually set up my Excel spreadsheet, because I realised I have to do something, because I actually had purchased other duplicates. Yeah, it happens. When you have this many, you have to have some sort of database so you know where you are. And this is Mooka 156. This is gorgeous. I love Mooka. It's a lot of stitching, but absolutely beautiful. And Lady Mirabilia, MD 158. Zelda MD 161. I think I've seen this one being stitched or stitched up. Mind you, I watch so many floss tubers, I lose track of who I watch. Oh, this one is one that I would love to do, and I have seen conversions, which is just absolutely amazing. Now, this is MD 166, and it's called The Baker's Wife. Princess Eliana, MD 169. Seen this one stitched up as well. That's a huge, huge dress on that one. And Mermaid Perfume, MD 173. And Twisted Mermaids, MD 176. And this is what I'm stitching at the moment, the Snow Maiden. I made a start on this one. I loved it from the time it was released. I've changed the fabric 3 times trying to get the right, but I think I'm happy with what I have now. Blossom, MD 180. Love the colours in that. And Rosamond, or Rosamond, I'm not sure how Rosamond, I'm not sure how you pronounce that. MD 181. I'd say it's Rosamond. That's pretty. You can start seeing the more recent ones that have been introduced. This one's gorgeous. T. MD 182. I would stitch that one. Love, love. That's beautiful. Colours are just beautiful. I say beautiful a lot, don't I? Because they are beautiful. I don't know. Should I choose different words maybe? And we have another lovely one called Lavender Mist, MD 187. That's one that I would stitch, potentially stitch as well. Loved this one when it was released, Nightingale, MD 185. I've seen this finished, absolutely. It just looks amazing. This one I've seen stitched up, also looks beautiful. Camille in Bloom, MD 186. Seen this one stitched up, Luda by Luda, MD 187. She did a great job on this. And we have Blackbird, MD 188. I love the use of the colours in that dress. And Goddess Garden, MD 189. This one's really pretty. Delphine's Butterfly Brigade, MD 190. And my last Mirabilia I have is the Mousse, MD 191, and I do believe there's a new release coming up soon, I think in a few weeks. So I'll be keeping my eye out for that one there. Alright, so they are my Mirabilia. So what I'll show you now are my Nora Corbett's. So I don't have a lot of Nora Corbett's. I don't collect as many Nora Corbett's as I do. I just choose them if they're nice and I like them. Some of these are out of print as well, but I can't tell you which ones once again because I don't have my out of print list. So if you do want to know, you'll need to go onto the Mirabilia website and where you will find a list of out of print Mirabilias and Nora Corbett's. So this one's called Melody, NC 155. That's pretty. See, I would be more inclined to stitch more Nora Corbett's because they're simpler. Simpler? Is that a word? Or did I just make that up? Harmony. And this is the Muse collection, NC 157. That's pretty. And I'll take this one out of the bag because I haven't done it yet. Excuse the crinkle of the bag. I don't need the bag anyway. Let's just tuck it over there. And this one is Lyrical NC 156. A lot of these I've just purchased on Stash Unload or through some businesses, you know, what do you call it? Cross stitches, embroidery businesses. My God, I think I've been on here for too long. My brain's just gone a bit dull. All right, Bella Rose and a Bella Hydrangea NC 237. I really like that. I bought this on the Stash Unload. I do remember. And this one here is Pixie Couture Collection Poppy NC 123. Really like the colour in this one. The red dress is really pretty. And we have Lady Slipper NC 165. That's pretty as well. Sorry, this one's in a bag as well. I've received it and I've just left it in a bag, so sorry about the crinkling, but I will take it out of the bag so that you can see this. Now this is called Rose from the Pixie Couture Collection NC 111. I love all of the Nora Corbett designs, like these smaller ones, because they're more achievable and I like that. This is Spring Garden Party Collection for Pixie Couture. It's called Lilac NC 130. And that's the back. Sorry, I have another one. I have a few. I just haven't taken these out. And this one I purchased probably 2 years ago and it's still in its bag. And it's called Castor Bean by the Poison. It's a Poison Pixies NC 247. I saw someone stitching this and I just fell in love with it. I was like, gotta have this one. Went online straight away and I bought it. That's beautiful. But I still haven't stitched it. I mean, I will. You know, you can only stitch so much. Now this is Letters from Nora, and I bought the letteress for myself actually because I wanted to stitch the letteress. I have Floral Dream. I do have everything for this, so I can stitch this. I've seen quite a few people stitch this and it's just beautiful. Love the simplicity of this as well. Sorry, I have another one in the plastic. I should have done this. I just grabbed the case that I keep them in and I just bought them over, so I'm really sorry. Lotus NC 267. I think I have the whole set of this because I wanted to stitch them kind of all together on one fabric. Pond Lily. You notice how she's using the, I think this is how She, how they printed now, Lily Pad Sprite. Sorry, I have another one in plastic. And this is Water Wreaths NC 268. Hope you can see that. So I've decided to buy the whole set because I potentially I wanted to stitch them all together. And these were my two recent purchases, and I've got everything to kit this up, and I'm so excited. Winter Bear NC 278. I saw someone stitching this and I just fell in love. I would like to do this, and maybe towards Christmas potentially, because I have everything for it, and the winter hare is also what I saw. So I bought the both together, and I bought all the embellishments for it, including the water lilies or whatever else I needed. So this is NC 277. I'm really excited to do these. And I might even start these two together. I know, here I am saying I would stitch, but these are Nora's. These are smaller, so I don't mind. They're more, I can handle them. But if I stitch more than two big Mirabilias, I think it would just overwhelm me, and I would just stop. So I think that's the reasoning that in my brain, it's how it works. So I'd like to thank you so much for staying here. We're at 57 minutes, so we're close to an hour. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please leave a comment. And if you haven't subscribed and you enjoyed the content of my video, please subscribe. Hit the like button. Let me know that you are enjoying this. I love comments, and I always respond to comments. I get excited when I get comments, so please leave a comment. Have a wonderful day or evening wherever you are in this world. Take care. Bye.